Hi, as I talked on before, the medical field, biblical doctor geniuses are the ones to be there. They deal with metal skeletons, clones, natural remedies, real medicine, and inventions, resources, authorities, and whatever else not mentioned. Speaking of fake medical representatives, they are stealing medicine and more, and some of them have human tested my daughter to grow an extra set of teeth because they want to use that medicine for themselves, so they use it on her to see if it's going to do that or how it's going to turn out or what's going to happen. It's not natural for those things to be. When I was on the streets in 2005, I got abducted by a variety, and one grown man tried to talk to me, and I told them the animals are my real family. I got an Uncle Shark, an Aunt Cat, and blah, 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 blah. And at that time, I got raped by my daughter. By my daughter's biological birth daddy. That Willie Holloway Jr. IV, born May 24th in 1981. He was born in Brawley, California, Imperial area. And I was pregnant. Again, he raped me and forced me to have her. And when I told that story about the animals, later on, when I took my daughter to the doctors, she ended up eventually with an extra set of teeth behind her other teeth. Like a shark, kind of. And obviously, a fake doctor human tested her for that to happen. Or somehow, I don't know. But I found out at one of her doctor's offices she went to as a baby, and she's also gone to the dentist and orthodontist since she was a baby. She was going to Anna K. Talmud's office in Fullerton, California, since she was a baby, literally. And so they have all her x-rays and everything, which are electronical too. And aside from that, her other doctor nearest to my birthplace, over there on 19th Street, Dr. Sturble's office, off of 19th and Pomona in Costa Mesa, California, I seen gang members there that are crystal meth addicts stealing hospital medicine to look pretty. Like that retarded sicko Karen Lopez, aka Halo is her street gangster name when she's retarded. She is not a doctor. She's not medically educated or educated in any kind of way. She gets forced to pick a look to dress up like something because she's being forced to look normal for her rapist. And she's a sicko. She tried to charge me out of pocket for a doctor's note and more. I said, no, it's illegal to pay even for the peasants in the medical field. You're either funded to live or you're funded to get disintegrated. That sicko needs to leave my life alone. Just because she looks like one of my baby pictures, I don't know if someone possessed her thinking she's getting my resources or she just went to that location to steal. She's nobody to me. She's a known gang member in real life. Karen Lopez, born in the 80s or 90s. I don't know her identity all the time. These people lie. It's already documented. Somehow. Whether it's electronical or not. She's very well known. She's that sickening. My daughter had to go to that fake doctor all those years. That's all we have access to at that time because it was closest to my birthplace. I don't know why she didn't get to go closest to her birthplace. I don't know. That's probably where she'll go eventually. Or wherever there's a real doctor is what needs to happen. This is illegal. It's stupid. These people need to leave my life alone. Anyways, my daughter ended up with an extra set of teeth. And I'm being prevented from my own resources because of sickos like Karen Lopez helping the gang members steal hospital medicine so they can all look normal and look pretty and grow teeth while they do crystal meth and touch each other sexually. They're retarded people. Edgar Diaz, who goes by the name of Spider, DJ Unique, and other names he might go by, is another gang member. He's done some of my tattoos, and I didn't know about him at the time. I don't remember him from anywhere. He uses hypnotic memory deletion, twist with psychology. To top it off, my little half-sister cousin, if that's who she really is, Rochelle Yvonne Cavan, he was getting her alone, raping her and telling her, oh, you think you're pretty? He's a sicko. And he drug her up and wonder why she's still alive. Same reason as him. It's not their time to go, even though it is. when the real authorities get to them, they will get disintegrated. And you know, it's sickening. That pervert was born in the 70s. My little sister was born in 89. He is a sicko. And whoever else not mentioned, he's in the OC Weekly. He had starred as a special guest with Funk Freaks. And they look like they do normal things. He even tried to relate to me. He showed me some of his fashion designs, his artwork, which is what I'm into. I do the same thing. Only that's who I am 24/7. That's not who he is. And whenever I'm not doing fashion art, etc., I'm probably abducted somewhere. Even if I'm seen. It's happened before. Several times throughout my life, I've been abducted off and on by peasant criminals of all kinds. Yeah, Mohammed Kazim Kavan, he's another one, the most retarded one out there. He may not be as sickening, but the fact that that's what he does is try to steal my life as his own. He's in the Yellow Pages as Tony Otto, and again, his name is supposedly Mohammed Kazim Kavan, born 10/22/1956. He claims to be my biological birth daddy. He lies about his identity sometimes. He told me to refer to him as 100% Middle Eastern man. It's none of my business to know any of his other roots, if he has any. That either way, Middle Eastern is his highest. And there's a lie detector test to even find out if he's my biological birth daddy. I don't care. He doesn't care. Like he said, we are both part Middle Eastern either way. And we're more like hyenas. Those animals. In a way, I think that's how he claims his innocence, is to be like one every now and then. And I am talking about that innocent looking. Anyways, these people are stealing my resources for themselves, and they look retarded. I even told Mohammed Kazim Kavan and some others, if cars are supposed to be electrical, why is that idiot still doing automotive mechanic work? And he said, he again tells me to mind my own business because he is just a peasant, and that's what the peasants are presently doing. Keeping, and you know what it's supposed to be, aside from these peasant criminals, I already reported all their information. I don't want to keep repeating them at this time. Let's go back to vehicles. They are supposed to be flying off the roads electronically so the roads can be repaired by those who are allowed to build. That needs to happen already. For those who even qualify to drive. Others could just walk, or some people actually fly too, whether they're a metal skeleton or there's other ways to do it. On a magical carpet, or some Asians, they do a practice where they just float up over the fence, or through meditation. That's all biblical. All the religions are 100% true, and retards and cults say, oh no, those are the cults, there they go flying. No, that's what you're supposed to do. It's an ability. They're like telling a bird not to fly, or telling a dolphin not to swim. And again, the real law is purity over perversion, justice over justify, fact versus fiction, reality versus fantasy, and whatever else not mentioned, biblical education, books of knowledge, the Holy Bible, the Quran, the picture form, movies, fashion art, etc. There's spiritual reminders too of what it's supposed to be, and it always rewinds me back to when my soul was made. I actually got to see that. And then obviously it's not what it's supposed to be reality. I just know I can help by being one less victimizer and one more victim, and do all that I can based on what I have access to embrace that. But I also need to continue seeking a higher education to be a biblical doctor genius, and to help with the metal skeletons, clones, natural remedies, real medicine, and more inventions, and whatever else. I've made several videos, my webpage, Facebook, I'm on Google, I'm in real life, and my daughter needs to get rescued. Angelina Rachel Holloway is the name on her birth certificate. Born February 9th of 2006 in Fountain Valley Regional Hospital in Fountain Valley, California area, biblically speaking, in the land of dreams. I, again, am Rachel Michelle McLean, born January 15th, 1986. In a house is my birthplace. An illegally landscaped thing is what it really is, at 694 West Wilson Street in Costa Mesa, California. And I'm entitled to my resources individually, as everybody else is. Animals, humans, creatures, angels, the gods and goddesses. Everyone, whoever not mentioned, or whatever not mentioned. And that's what needs to happen already. So peasants step down, and princes and princesses need to do what they're supposed to, not be